I've already spoken up about some of the stuff on my personal social media, but since I do have a tiny but still a audience on YouTube, I did want to say some of my thoughts. I think what ICE is doing is appalling. We are watching them publicly execute people in Minnesota, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to happen in other states if we don't change what's going on with ICE. It's just disgusting that our administration is lying to the American people about what these videos show, about how these people did nothing wrong, did absolutely nothing wrong. They just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and therefore they're domestic terrorists, and therefore they should be shot and killed even though they were disarmed or just plainly unarmed. This needs to stop. And I don't know if it will. We have seen what happens in American schools for decades, and that hasn't stopped either. So I genuinely don't know whether to expect these ICE shootings to stop, because we've already seen what happens with public schools. People don't care enough. People are being selfish. They are wanting their own gun rights over the safety of kids and over the safety of anyone else. And these ICE agents are being hired without proper background checks, without real training, and just being let loose with guns. And we have our own federal administration telling these ICE agents that they have absolute immunity, which is not true. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Trump administration acts as if they do, because the same people that should be arrested for what is going on when it comes to ICE and when it comes to the Epstein files, those are the people in power. The people that should have investigated all of those tips the FBI received about Jeffrey Epstein, all of those people should be arrested. But guess what? They're not going to be arrested, because that would require them turning in themselves and arresting themselves and sending themselves to jail. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. Your political bias should not affect how you view Alex Preddy and Renee Nicole Good. It should not affect that, and it should not affect how you view the people being listed in the Epstein files. It does not matter. If it does, it shows that you are letting other people think on behalf of you. If you look at these facts and you just turn your brain off and look at what other people are seeing and use other people's opinions as a replacement for your own critical thinking and your own opinion, what are you doing? Genuinely, what are you doing? You need to think for yourself. You need to look at this for yourself and recognize, doesn't matter if you're Democrat, it doesn't matter if you're Republican, this is disgusting. These people need to be arrested. These ICE agents need to be arrested. These people in the Epstein files need to be arrested for what they've done to these children. That I'm so glad that we're now seeing some of the documents, even though, they all should have been released in December, but whatever. I'm glad we're finally seeing them, and it seems that some people are waking up and realizing, oh my gosh, I supported some of these people, I liked some of these people, and this is what they did with their private lives. This is disgusting, and I don't like that this is what politics is nowadays. Politics should be, how are we using our tax money? Are we going to use our taxes to fix the pothole on First Street, whatever, just random street? But no, politics is now, all of our politicians are pedophiles. All of our politicians did this to children. That is what our politics are. Our politics are, if you voted for this person, do you think an innocent person should be shot by ICE? If you voted for this person, you think that ICE shouldn't have done that. It shouldn't be this way. Our politics should not be so dependent on what those in power have to say about these situations. We should be able to look with our own eyes at the facts and at the evidence and realize what is going on and why it is wrong. I like to keep myself informed. So there are many, many cases where I feel like I should be speaking up about something. I should be speaking up about this, that, and whatever. But the thing is, there's so many things out there that I feel like I can't speak up about all of them, because that would require me to record one video or more a day, basically, which I don't have the time for. And also, I don't know if anyone would actually want to watch that either. But also, there's great people out there that are doing the journalism, that are doing the research on these topics. So I implore you to look for things, to look for people that have a proven track record of, research what they're reporting and report on breaking news when no one else is. I really hope you guys are staying safe. If you've been affected by the winter storm, I hope that your energy is still good. I don't know if the winter storm is still going on. It's currently February 1st. Happy Black History Month. We all should know more about that, especially as information about slavery in the Civil War is being censored and being taken down. So, yeah, go educate yourselves, stay healthy, stay warm, and yeah.